holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy.
How about our CSL band? Let's recognize them. On bass guitar, we have Harry Olson. On the drums, we have J.R. Rank. On acoustic, we have our own Alan Ward. And on keyboard, we have Caleb Kovar. Our guest musician today leading is Stephanie Chang, and I know you all recognize her. So we'd like to welcome everybody today. I love looking out and seeing all the bright and shiny faces. If this is your first time visiting, know that you can be a newcomer today, but by the end of the service, you're family. And if you'd like to let us know a little bit more about you, on the hospitality table as you come in, there are some newcomer cards that you can fill out, and that will also get you on our mailing list so that you get our weekly newsletter. No, we do not bomb people with email. But it'll tell you what's going on at the congregation, upcoming classes, different things that we're doing. And as you look out and look around you, you see those members that have the white stoles on. Those are our practitioners. They hold this church in prayer. They hold each of you in prayer. And they have a very important function as part of the ecclesiastical wing of our church. You know, they would love to pray with you. They would love to celebrate something you want to just give thanks to God for. Or if you have a challenge or need guidance, they'd love to pray with you for that. If you just tap one of them on the shoulder after service, they're set up away from everyone, and they would gladly pray for you. How about our beautiful altar this morning? Let's give thanks to Janice DeBaca for this. We also have an upcoming class that's starting next week, Discovering the Living Word. This class was created by Hans Bennis and our own Dr. Vern. And as you know, Dr. Vern is still in the hospital, so Hans will be teaching this class. And it's an exploration of what it means for our chosen spiritual qualities from our previous class on believing, becoming, and being. And what you each in the class selected a pillar that you wanted to exist with the divine presence rather than apart from it. So through that, this class is going to take you in further so you become a living expression of your word. They're not simply virtues we attempt to practice. They're reflections of our own divine nature, love, peace, joy, or truth. So the class is going to be held on Wednesdays now at the Bennis home because there was a great request for Wednesdays, and Thursdays at Parker Task Force. There will not be a Saturday class because there was more demand for the in-week classes. So please go to the website and sign up. The investment is $125. If this is your first time ever taking a class at CSL Parker, you will receive a 50% discount on that. Also, I am standing in while Ann is on sabbatical for the announcements committee. And if you are interested in being on our announcements rotation, please contact me because we are looking for somebody to do the fifth Sundays and somebody to possibly fill in during weeks that we don't have scheduled people here. Today, our message is going to be delivered by Reverend Patrick Soran. This year, 2026, is Reverend Soran's 10th year as a minister. In that time, he's guided or participated in the ecclesiastical vision of two centers for spiritual living, CSL Denver and CSL Colorado Springs, for a total of 6 years of leadership positions in growing congregations. Since 2022, he has been the roving reverend, filling pulpits when called on by a congregation. Reverend Patrick was ordained in 2019. He's also a licensed architect, a widely published writer and photographer, and has taught architecture and interior design at the college level. I'm sure you'll enjoy his message today. And now I'm going to turn the pulpit over to our practitioner on duty, Felina Harrington.
Never mind, never mind. I said I had to get my glasses, so we'll see. I couldn't find them. So let's just settle into this, the beginning of this beautiful, beautiful service. And I know that the Spirit is here with us. I can feel it very strongly. We're here to hear about the wonders of goodness. The wonders of goodness. Living with love. Oh, I think it there. Living with love, compassion, fairness. Whoops.
Yeah, we might just feel these. I think it's batteries. Yeah. Might be a battery issue.
Okay. Let me start over. Spirit is in this house, and we are going to hear today about goodness from Reverend Patrick. That is living with love, living with compassion, living with fairness and integrity. That's goodness. That's my goodness. Community service, supporting the well-being of others, and cultivating an inner harmony. That's bliss. A consciousness of good acts and increases as it produces. To each of us, we will have circumstances. You will have, because I have, circumstances in your life that are blessed because of your goodness. It just will flow to you. And I find that so remarkable. It's something that you can all grasp and feel in your own hearts as your true community here. So, please join me, take your card, as we move into our prayer. We, the beloved community of CSL Parker, call forth through the divine field the minister who is perfectly aligned with our soul's next evolution. We celebrate our presence as a high vibration community, heart-guided, love expressing, alive in sacred service, and inclusive of all ages, races, and lifestyles. Standing as a lighthouse for humanity, we release all ego, resistance, fear, and urgency. In trust, gratitude, and unity, we affirm that the one presence is already weaving the path that brings our minister to us now. And so it is. And I'm sorry, in the chaos of my not finding my glasses, I forgot to sound the bell. So let me do that now.
the world. We are the light of the world. Where does your light live in your body? When you go to find the light and take a deep breath in, we contact that light. We find it. We turn it up. We let our light blaze, sing, light everything it touches and comes in contact or visual connection with. Our light is our God. Our light is Spirit itself. Our light is our good. Our light is our connection. We are the light. And it's time for us to own it. It's time for us to speak it into the world. We are the light. And so it is.
We are alive. We are alive. We are alive in this world. We are alive. We are alive. We are alive in this world. And we shine. And we shine.
Good morning. How is everybody this morning? Yeah, I have to say you all look terrific today. I got up this morning and I thought to myself, there's a lot of billboards that advertise commercial products, but there isn't a billboard that advertises believing in the good. So I decided to become a billboard. Believing in the good. There's good in the world, and I think it also says, be the good. Oh, should we say that again? Be the good. Oh, let's take it out of the future tense and put it in right now. I am the good. Oh, I can see good lifting right off of you. There's, good represents itself manifested as. So I can see all of the sparkles rising from you as good into the auditorium. And I bet when those middle schoolers come in tomorrow, they're going to be on their best behavior because of the good. I want to do something very special today, and that is to introduce my husband, Mark Coulter. Mark, will you stand up? Mark and I celebrated 21 years last week, yeah. We can't figure out how it happened either. We just put it in one day at a time and it just works out. You're my blessing and my foundation and my rock. Thank you. One of the things that a minister does, it's actually part of our job description, is to have our eyes and ears attuned to what's going on around us all the time. Because guess what? Sermon topics pop right up out of the asphalt in parking lots. Or in the case of today, I was in a meeting and I noticed people saying, "Good morning," to each other. Someone would say, "Good morning," and the other person would say, "Good morning." Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Later in the day, they said, "Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Have a good day, have a good day." And I have to tell you, did you notice this morning when everybody said good morning to each other, how magical it is? There's a magical time in this congregation as people come down that walkway and into this beautiful space and just saying good morning to each other. It's a blessing. And these blessings abound. There's so many of them. They're like bouncing off the walls. They're bounding off the walls. But at that same meeting and at other meetings, I've noticed that some people are saying more like, "Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, have a nice day. You too." It becomes kind of like something we say automatically, rote by rote. We just say it without thinking about it. It just comes out of our mouth. And that part where we speak like that, out of rote or rotation, is something that's our humanness. That's our humanness speaking and talking. And we all get to be human, but there's another way to think about the good morning, the good day, the good on you, particularly if we're having a down day, and that is to stop just as you're saying the word good, as you're about to say the word good. You stop and connect with Spirit, the gigantic Spirit. The love of God lives right here, and we connect to that, and then say, "Good morning." And when we say good morning, it sounds like two English words, good and morning. But what we're actually saying, if we've connected and developed an intention, is we're actually saying a prayer for the other person. Our mouth is saying good morning, but our spirit is saying a billion blessings. God loves you. You are loved. There is nothing but love in your life. Good morning, your health is absolutely perfect. Good morning, your prosperity is beyond all your dreams. Doesn't it feel good to know that a simple good morning can have that much power in it? Don't forget, we are powerful beings. And we're in religious science, right? This is a religious science church? Do I have that right, a CSL? We give so much power to the Word. The Word is what we're based on. The Word of what we say and believe in our mind is the strength that we bring to each day. And it's kind of a two-sided thing, too. When you say good morning with an intention, when you say good morning, what do people say back? Good morning. Yeah. Oh, you said that so enthusiastically. Could we put a little intention behind that good morning? Good morning. Oh, thank you. When was the last time someone said good morning to you and you stopped and opened your heart a little bit and felt the good coming in? We don't. We just keep our heart closed off until we sit down and say our first prayer. We have to we might open our hearts and believe that when people say good, they actually mean it. They mean for us to have a good day, a good morning. Isn't that something? Just to know that as we give, we also receive. And so we can change our day and change our life, actually, by simply paying attention to a few words and seeking to connect what we say with our mouth with the Spirit that lives within us. There's an all-powerful being in us. The breath and body of God is within us, alive, living its way as us. Boy, I made a lot out of a goodbye, didn't I? Or a good morning. But we can bring that level of thinking, that level of intention and openness to every word we say, everything we do. We live as spiritual beings with no gap between us and Spirit, no separation. If we have an idea that we're having a bad day, or we're angry, or my favorite, this traffic is terrible, we sense that we have a separation. But all we need to do is stop. That's a big spiritual concept, isn't it? I wonder where it is in the Ernest Holmes book, that big book that's 500 pages. I wonder if he ever says in there, just stop and let yourself be the God that you know that you are. Be the God that you know that you are. And then we might stop saying good morning, and we might start saying good morning, and I mean it. I'm going to invite you now to turn to somebody, anybody, a friend or an enemy, and say good morning, and I mean it. Good morning, and I mean it. Good morning, and I mean it. Oh my gosh. So next time you're worried about what the meaning of life is, it's adding meaning to the simple words that we say. Good morning, and I mean it. Bless you, and I mean it. I hope you're having a good day, and I mean it. Be well, and I mean it. Be rich, be healthy, be prosperous, and I mean it. What if we meant everything we said? What if everything we said had a blessing behind it? Well, it has to, because guess what? We're blessings, and we're putting it out, so it has to have a blessing. Did you know what blessings you are when you got up this morning? Did you recognize the blessing in the mirror as you were brushing your teeth? We are the blessings. We are the ones who bring spirit into every day. Now, the beauty of using the good morning and good afternoon is it's something we say to each other, stuff like that, all the time. And so we constantly get a reminder that we don't have to have on our phone that reminds us, I'm spiritual being, living as a spiritual being. As Jesus would say, I'm living from the upper room. When I hear a good morning, I take my heart to the upper room. It's wonderful. Now, we can have good morning in our head and add an intention to it. And we can hear a good morning, good day, good afternoon, good on ya. We can hear it in our head and feel it in our body. Feel the warmth of it. Feel the goodness of it. Feel the glow of it. Head, heart, intuition. I believe that our intuition lives in our bellies because when intuition hits us, sometimes it hits us right in the belly, doesn't it? So me, it's head, heart, intuition. And we can live our words as intuition as well. When we think good morning, it might make us think about something that's happening or about to happen. We might recognize that when we're open in spirit, that spirit is talking to us. And it helps to listen. So I'm going to ask us each to put our hands out. Turn your receiving heart on, and say, good morning, Spirit.
Good morning, Spirit.
Here I am. What's your message for me today? Did you all get messages? So, do I even have to say it? Go do it. If we start living from that intuition, we're not being good people, we're living from the good that we are. When we're connecting our spirit to our words, we're living from our good. Not just being good people and following the rules, but living as God beings. Being it and living from it, as it, living a whole life from our inner being in our upper room. I want to tell a story about intuition. Well, I'm just going to tell it. There was a woman who went to the gas station, and she got in line, and the woman in front of her was having a bad day. Am I the only one who's ever had a bad day at the gas station? Recently, it's been really bad. So this woman is having a bad day, and she only has like $2 on her debit card. And she asks for $1 of gas, and the gas clerk says, I'm sorry, it was declined. And so she goes out to her car, and she starts looking through her car. I don't know how many of us have done this, but we're digging through the cushions looking for quarters. Maybe there's $1 in the glove box. Maybe there's some money that the kids left in the back seat. And the second woman noticed that, and she had this idea in her mind. When we talk about intuition, we often talk about getting hit. We had a hit of intuition. It's lovely to call what God is doing for us hitting us, but it's actually, some people call it a download. It's God whispering. It's the whispering in the wind. It's the whispering of the river. It's the whispering of God letting us know what it would have us do or be. And this woman felt that blessing. She dug into her purse. This is my purse. She dug into her purse. She took out her credit card. She walked over to the car, acknowledged the woman briefly, held up the card, and would it be okay? Would it be okay? The woman said yes. And she walked over without thinking, without running through all of the consequences. Don't we talk ourselves out of stuff because of the consequences? And she put the card in the gas and bought the other woman a full tank of gasoline. That's the end of the story. Because the happy ending isn't just for the woman who got the gas, it's for the woman who bought the gas. It's that idea that we have a feeling, we act on it, and we are all blessed. We, the givers, are blessed as much as the receivers. That's lovely. I love that. So we can work with words. We can work with words in our head, in spirit's mind, in our hearts, and in body. When we're working in the body, guess what we're doing? Embodying that idea. And when we work in the intuition, the words we're hearing, the good word we're hearing, from who? Spirit. Why do we point up when we think about spirit? Is it everywhere? Why don't I do this then? Spirit. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And it is at its completeness everywhere. It's not just, oh, there's a little piece of God in that seat. No, every bit of God is everywhere. And we get to experience it to the limit that we're open to it, to the limit that we say, yes, God, I'm ready. Guide me, talk to me, tell me. Hit me with the 2x4. And as soon as you get hit by the 2x4, you go, I'm not sure about this, God. I'm rethinking this dream. No. Once we start living with intention, little pieces, just what to order off the menu, what to say when we call grandma. It's amazing how accurate it is, how it never lies to us. And we have to learn to discern what we want to do versus what Spirit wants us to do. Spirit is ever gentle. It doesn't shake its finger at us. It's never angry with us. It just gently guides us. So that's a calling for us to be gentle too. And good morning, and living from the good, as looking at that word, there's a billion words. Any characteristic of God, of spirit, of divine mind, of higher power, can be taken in our head, in our heart, in our intuition. Like, think about faith. When I think about faith in my head, I'm thinking about what I know about faith, that faith is knowing that something's going to happen. Faith is brainy. But when I think about the sacred faith, that's a little lower in my heart and my intuition. And that spiritual part of faith is releasing, surrendering the end goal and letting Spirit do its work. Truth is another word with a lot of layers of meaning. In our head, we think about truth, and then we start thinking about the rules and regulations and morals and ethics and all of those things that we live by. But at its heart, truth is the principles that underlie all of this. Joy, oneness, harmony, wholeness. There's so much to dig into and think about this. I want to close with a quote by Ernest Holmes about expectations. Ernest Holmes says, "Today and every day I expect good." I expect it. I'm not hoping for it. Dang it, God, bring me the good. I anticipate meeting new friends. I joyously anticipate contacting new situations which will increase my livingness. My livingness. That's the bottom line, isn't it? living as spiritual beings in this beautiful, wonderful gathering of humanity. That's what following our good, our truth, our high thinking is. I'd like to have our meditation, another meditation today. If the practitioners will surround us, please. Hold us as this vessel. We're going to have a short guided meditation, and then I'll wander off into a prayer. If it feels comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. Center yourself. Find wherever your light lives and acknowledge it. Turn it up. And then notice all around you is a network of golden wires. Notice that each of us is the center of an immense network of golden wires. It's like a net, a fish net, interwoven, and each of us is a jewel. Wherever two golden wires cross is one of us, and each of us is a jewel. Now imagine a golden field of gold sparkling with diamonds and rubies and emeralds. You get to pick the sparkling jewel you want to be. And settle yourself into that nest, into that network. Feel its warmth. You're feeling the connection of everyone around you. Each of us is attached to the wiring, God's good wiring. And it's connecting us, holding us, and it's lighting us. It's lighting us up. And we make a simple gesture. We simply, into what we know as God, we say, "Good morning." And we notice that the gold is vibrating. It's vibrating good right through everybody who's in the network. Oh my gosh, take a long look out on that golden network. It includes every human, every animal, every ant, everything is enmeshed in this golden field, this network. We say, "Good morning. I am the good. Good is me." We are all together in the network of life. And we're holding and supporting each other, feeding each other through our connections, through our conversations, through our just thinking about each other, through the hugs, through the hellos, through each connection that we make. We're supporting the entire network of humanity. And in this sense, we know that there is one net. In other words, there's one God. And we are connected to it. We're an in God. We live as God. We're open to it. And I know that each of us is living our day with absolute good and life and vivacity and openness and harmony and health and prosperity. Each of us is vibrating our grid to notice that we already are all we can be. And you know what? We sense other people feeling it, and we can feel their feelings through the grill, through this network. It feels so good to notice that people love us. People love us. And they're sending us good. They're thinking good thoughts. They're taking good actions. They're filling our gas tanks. And it feels good. And so how could we be anything but grateful? We're so, so grateful. Thank you, grid. Thank you, net. Thank you, God. Thank you, sparkles. Thank you, diamonds. Thank you, jewels. Thank you, humans. deep, deep, deep thanks. And light, light, light thanks. Thank you, Spirit. And one of the coolest things about our prayer is we have a prayer and we know what it is we're holding, and then we get to let it go. God's got it. Have a problem? Say a prayer and get rid of it. God's got it. And so we get to go about living our amazing day on this beautiful day in Colorado. What could possibly be better than that? Together we say, to anchor this, we say it all together. And so it is. Amen. Now I ask us to think of that network of golden wires. And it gets tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. And suddenly we notice it's a bouncy, springing, bouncing. What are those things called where you bounce on them? It's a trampoline. The net of God is a trampoline. And we start bouncing on it, and guess what happens? All the money falls out of our pockets and into the basket. I don't know how that happens. I guess God takes care of it. And this is the moment we get to bounce and make our offering to this community.
We can feel a change is coming, like a kiss upon a tide, breathing life into every heart, the hopeful kind of times. 'Cause we all walk this road together, though at times we felt alone. In the struggle to leave dissent, we find the strength one yet to find. You carry your courage, carry the history of all who've gone before you. Wherever you come from, you're born of the one dream that finds you. Standing here and you know the whole world in your hands, and you spent a lifetime working for this moment. You are shining, you're all that you've wanted to be. When you're airborne and free, at peace with gravity, everyone can see the spirit of human ecology, how your flame keeps burning when you leave all doubt behind. It's a giant leap for mankind. At peace we all shine.
Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we want to bless our prosperity. We want to remember that we are prosperous, that our giving is used and useful. It's benefiting this center. It's benefiting the community. It's benefiting each of us. I'm going to be here again in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and I invite you to come because guess what? I have a feeling that God's not going to be a trampoline that week. I think God's going to be a bouncy house. So we'll have to make that happen. Thank you so much. Oh, and now we get to sing. Now we have our benediction. There's only love. There's only light. There's only the power of our knowing of our prosperity. There is faith, not just hope, but a knowing that each and everything we dream of or want or desire is on its way toward us, that we accept it, that we know we're good enough for it, rich enough for it, thin enough for it, happy enough for it, beloved enough for it. And you know how God's responding with that to you? It's created an amazing Colorado Sunday to enjoy and explore and live life to its fullest. Amen.
Amen. All right, please join me in our closing song. Let there be peace. I am thankful, please. Let there be love. I am thankful, love. Let there be joy. I am thankful, joy. Beyond. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are needed.